What's good, y'all? L Famous, living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share this dope content if you like it, you heard? Let's get it. Yeah, man, let's get it. You heard? Now, this joint right here is about my guy Ty from out of Buffalo and this Brooklyn cat. You heard? Yeah, man, this Brooklyn cat. You heard? And this time, Brooklyn took a loss. You heard? And I'm not on no borough banging shit. I'm just telling y'all, Brooklyn took a loss with this one. Now look, my man Ty from Buffalo, right? He was like one of the first Bloods that I met when I got to Clinton, right? So boom, I landed in Clinton. I landed on his company, you know what I'm saying? And he was telling me he was from Buffalo and all that, you know what I'm saying? So me and the dude started vibing, and next thing you know, me and him became tight, you know what I'm saying? Boom, he sent me down his pictures. I could tell he come from a good family and all that. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm also seeing through his pictures, this is how it's supposed to be. Like, he had mad pictures of his crew, dudes in Buffalo, dudes doing it, you know what I'm saying? Dudes getting money, dudes in the club, dudes in front of houses, like 25 deep in the picture and all that. I was like, dudes on porches, 15 deep, 20 deep and all that. I'm like, yo, B, y'all niggas be doing it out there in Buffalo, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Boom. And another dude that showed me pictures like that was my man Drama from Syracuse, you heard? Dudes had stacks. My son Drama had stacks of pictures of his team out in Syracuse doing it, mad liquor, mad girls, man. This is the first time I seen a lot of dudes and a lot of girls doing it together, taking pictures together. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Like how they do out of town. Like, you know, in the city, you get a couple of real dudes with some chicks taking a picture, but no, these pictures was like 15 dudes and like 8, 9 chicks, you heard? It's like, and everybody dressed up to the T, fly, you know what I'm saying? You could tell dudes getting money, you know what I'm saying? I was like I ain't never see people in those large crews doing that. And my man Drama has stacks. When I say stacks of photos, stacks of pictures like that. So my man Ty, he had pictures too, but he ain't have pictures like my son Drama. But my man Ty, his people was doing it out there in Buffalo too. Now, Ty, keeping it official, he was a hitman in the street. Yeah, he was a hitman in the street. So boom. So now me and the dude getting tight, he telling me how much time he got. Ty got 40 years of life and all that, this and that. He telling me he blood, but he really ain't rocking with the bloods in here because niggas is not really about nothing. And I understood him because I seen the first day I got there, Blood got stabbed like 19 times. Yeah, man. Blood got stabbed 19 times the first day I landed in Clinton, you heard? So boom. So now this is like I've been in Clinton for like a week and a half. Now I'm in a different block, a whole different company. I'm about to get my program and everything. So this is where I'm meeting Ty, you know what I'm saying? Now Ty from Buffalo, he doing his thing. Now one thing I can tell you about Ty mad quiet. Ty mad laid back. Ty don't be with the mess, but you could tell he a dangerous cat. He a quiet dude. Me and him was quiet. I was quiet. But when I get around the homies or dudes that I mess with, I become a jokester. I start, pointing out the obvious. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real cat. I always been. Now, boom. Me and Ty, we come cool like that. Now, Ty, he don't rock with everybody. It's like 50, 60 homies in the jail. Ty ain't rocking with none of these dudes, you heard? Ty only rocking with a couple of homies and his upstate niggas, you heard? Upstate niggas that ain't part of nothing. And them upstate niggas, they be in the cut. You know what I'm saying? They be in the cut with either with ready to play soldier, or they ready to or they got that crazy artillery. And in this case, that's what they had, that crazy artillery. So now look, one day Ty was nice in basketball. Yeah, Ty was nice in basketball. So boom, now we all the same age. We all like 23, you heard? All up in Clinton, 1999, you heard? I've been there like I've been there about 15 months. Ty been there about 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe 3 years. Ty probably been there way longer than me, you know what I'm saying? Ty had about 8 years in already. I only had about 3. I'm going on 2.5 to 3. I'm going on 3 years in, you heard? No, I got 3 years and a half in, you heard? And Ty got like 8 years in on his 40 to life. Yeah, Ty got 40 to life, you heard? They said he was a hitman in the street, you know what I'm saying? Now, boom. Now, the nigga Ty up on the hill in Clinton, he playing basketball, you heard? They got a good basketball game going on up there, you know what I'm saying? So boom, they got a couple of homies up there, but Ty, like I told you, Ty wrote for Dolo. He's running with the homies, and he rock with the homies, but he don't really rock with all the homies. He only really got a relationship with some of the homies, which is me, a few of us, you heard? You know what I'm saying? The ones that was close to the upstate cats. Me, my son Drama, you know what I'm saying? My son Bad B, a couple of other homies, you know what I'm saying? He knew we was official city dudes, and like I told y'all, dudes was saying my son Drama act like he from the Bronx. I'm telling you, that's how much my son Drama was like us, you heard? Like me, you heard? I was bringing out the best of niggas, you know what I'm saying? I was bringing out the best of niggas, you know what I'm saying? My son Drama already was on his bullshit, but when he got with me, it was like a little, it was like we was the best of friends. I'm just keeping it real, B. It was like I knew that nigga all my whole life, B. We used to be running around that yard, you know what I'm saying? So now, boom. So now back to Ty. Now Ty on the hill, he playing basketball with the Brooklyn Cats, you heard? You know what I'm saying? And in particular, these Brooklyn Cats been in jail for a minute, and all these Brooklyn Cats came up together. They all was on an island together, and they all was in different jails together. Now they all in Clinton together. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas, and they all from the same hoods. You know what I'm saying? So basically, they all up there. They playing basketball. My man Ty playing basketball. Somehow, this Brooklyn Cat and my man Ty get into an incident. You heard? A little words, you know what I'm saying, over the basketball, right? And the Brooklyn dude didn't hesitate. Told Ty, suck my dick, nigga. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Told my man Ty straight up, suck his dick. You know what I'm saying? And when he said it, he was with all his Brooklyn cats. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Niggas be clued up. Niggas be clicked up. He was with his team. His team, the ones that wasn't playing basketball, was off on the side, acting like, you know, watching their mans play basketball. You heard? So basically, you know, when there's a little incident, those dudes on the side could be like cheerleaders to the dude that got the problem, because the dude automatically told Ty to suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? You heard? And my man Ty just walked off the hill like a sucker. You know what I'm saying? And everybody would have thought that that was it. You know what I'm saying? Because these Brooklyn dudes had a little name, but all of us is the same age. All of us is the same age. It's just that some of us got different time, and some of us got more time than others in jail. You heard? But we all the same age. You heard? So boom, the nigga Ty walk off like he a sucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought that it wasn't nothing, that nigga was gonna get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And niggas sleeping on Ty because he from Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo dudes, upstate dudes, they move a little different than city dudes. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's about to get funky. You know what I'm saying? You know, city dudes got that Allen, get busy shit, and you know, them upstate brothers, they got that different type of, you know what I'm saying? They just get busy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them just get busy. You know what I'm saying? My son Buck, Ty, Will, CK, a lot of different cats. They just get busy. You know what I'm saying? Upstate. And they from upstate. You know what I'm saying? And so boom. So my man Ty left, walked off the hill. Everybody ain't thinking nothing of it. Boom, boom. Now Ty had one of the first courts on the flats. You know what I'm saying? His joint was on the flats. You heard? His joint wasn't on the rocks or the hill. His joint was on the flat. So boom, as soon as you come through the gate, all the courts, his court was right there. You know what I'm saying? Right on the opposite side of the steps. You know what I'm saying? The steps up the middle of the Clinton. So his court was right there. So boom, I remember the nigga Ty being on his court, and all them niggas from Brooklyn came down off the court. And they came down and they was walking in like a crew of six, because you only could be a crew of six. And they was walking in a crew of six, and basically It was walking in the Cross 6, right? And basically my man Ty was by himself standing on his court. You heard? Now, nobody knew that Ty went and got him a ice pick or a bone crusher. It was something that he went and got. I think he got him something that punctured this dude's lung. Because look how Ty did it. Ty was standing on his court by himself. Ty seen the dude with his dudes walking by his court. He said, yo, come up here, let me talk to you for a second, B. You know what I'm saying? The dude was on his gangster shit, went up there, was like, yo, boo, they started talking for a second. Nigga Ty just pulled out something and just started airing the nigga. So the nigga jumped off Ty court and tried to you know, walk off real quick. Like, you know, like nothing never happened, like he was gonna hold it down or something. But he only got about 15, 20 feet before he collapsed. You heard? And I remember my man Ty going off his court, and them other Brooklyn niggas that he was with was like, yo, word, oh man, all right. And my man Ty went all the way up to the hill and had it and passed off the gun. He had some bone crusher shit like this. He hit that nigga with. And he got that shit from another upstate dude. It wasn't no blood dude, because no Bloods at that time had no artillery like that. We didn't have no artillery like that. All we had was razors, gem stars, box cutters, and what's the other joint? The rugs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Bloods was running around that was rugs, because you know they was something that they could travel with and hold themselves down with as soon as they get to a spot. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga Ty done went to one of his dudes from upstate, neutral dudes from upstate, had some shit. Some shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga called the nigga up on his court like to talk about it, like, yo, that shit wasn't about nothing. Nigga just aired that nigga for telling that nigga to suck a dick. You heard? Or suck his dick or suck a dick. Either or. And I remember the Brooklyn dude had a name. And I remember the nigga Ty aired the nigga. The nigga walked off, got about 15 steps, and collapsed. And the boys ran out, picked him up, took him in. They took him to the infirmary, but they had to call the outside niggas in. The outside niggas came and got him, took him to the outside hospital. That nigga was in the hospital for like 12 days. You know what I'm saying? They had the whole yard on what you call that 3 days investigation. You heard? Our whole side that was in the yard, everybody that was in the yard that day was on investigation. That whole side. You heard? You understand what I'm saying? For 3 days. And I remember finding out like 7 days later, because I remember the dude that got stabbed never came back to the jail. So dudes was like, yo, such and such died. Dudes was running around saying that such and such died, such and such died. They took Ty, took him straight past go, took that nigga straight to the box up there where they had all the death row inmates, you heard? And where they had T-45 and them dudes at, you heard? Up there, you heard? Not APPU. APPU is totally different from the box. The real box in Clinton, that's where they had the death row inmates at, and that's where they had T-45 at and different dangerous dudes at. That's where they took Ty. They took his ass right up there. You heard? And I remember like 12 days later, it was on the news, Dannemora News. They was like the dude that got stabbed in Clinton, Dannemora, almost died, and they was bringing him back to the jail 12 days later. You heard? You understand what I'm saying? And they took Ty straight past go, straight to jail, took that nigga straight to the box. You heard where T-45 and them was at. And the next time I seen Ty was in Southport, like a year later, I seen Ty in Southport, and he was like, yo, B, they gave me 4 years for that stabbing, you heard? 4 years, you heard? Because he almost killed that nigga, B. Word to mother, B. You know what I'm saying? So, in jail or nowhere, you don't tell a nigga to suck your dick. Nobody, you heard? Niggas don't play that. Homie don't play that, B.